Welcome back, students. Today in this session we are going to study chapter number 11, construction. First, let us learn how to construct the bisector of a given angle. Suppose ABC is the given angle, so we are going to construct the bisector of this angle ABC. So for that, we will take the compass, and with center B we are going to draw an arc like this. This arc will intersect the side AB at D and the side BC at E. Now with center D and suitable radius, we are going to draw an arc like this, and with the same radius and center E, we are going to draw another arc like this to intersect the previous arc. Now in the next step, we are going to join the vertex B with the intersecting arc. So join, let me name this as F. The intersecting arc is named as F. So now we have constructed a ray BF passing through B and the point F. So BF will be our required bisector of the given angle ABC. Next, we are going to learn how to construct the perpendicular bisector of a given line segment. So let's suppose Next, we are going to learn how to construct an angle of measure 60 degree at the initial point of a given ray. So suppose let us take AB as the given ray. Now with A as the center and with suitable radius, we are going to draw an arc intersecting the ray AB at the point D. Next, with D as the center and with the same radius, we are going to draw an arc intersecting the previous arc like this. Let me name this intersecting point as E. Now draw another ray passing the point A and E like this. Then the angle, let me name this ray as C. Then CAB will measure 60 degree. Next, exercise 11.1, question number 1. The question number 1 says construct an angle of 90 degree at the initial point of a given ray and justify the construction. So question number 1 solution: given a ray AB, to construct an angle of 90 degree at the initial point A. Now let us start the construction. Let us first draw the ray AB. And then we are going to construct an angle at A measuring 90 degrees. So for that, we are going to take the compass and which center A and a suitable radius, we are going to draw an arc. Measuring, intersecting the ray AB at some point. Let us name it as C. Now with the same radius and with center C, we are going to draw an arc, cutting the previous arc at a point say D. Now again with the same radius and with center D, we are going to draw an arc with the intersecting the previous arc at a point say E. Now with suitable radius and center as D, we are going to draw an arc like this, and with the same radius and with center E, we are going to draw an arc, cutting the previous arc at a point say F. Now we are going to join, draw a ray passing through A and F like this. Then AF will be our required perpendicular line at the given ray AB, and also the angle BAF will measure 90 degrees. To justify the construction, let us join AD and CD, and then AE and DE. Now as you can see in triangle ACD, side AC will be equal to side AD. Why? Because they are the radii of the same circle, and this will also be equal to the side DC, because by construction. This means that the given triangle A, therefore the given triangle ACD is an equilateral triangle. Since it is an equilateral triangle, we know that the measure of all the angles of an equilateral triangle is 60 degrees. So therefore angle DAC is equal to 60 degrees. So similarly triangle AED will also be an equilateral triangle. Is also an equilateral triangle. So measurement angle EAD will be equal to 60 degrees. EAD will be equal to 60 degrees, this particular angle. Since this triangle AED is an equilateral triangle, AF will be the bisector of the angle A. So measurement angle FAD will be equal to half of this angle, so 30 degrees. Now measurement angle FAB will be equal to angle DAC plus angle FAD. So this will be equal to 60 degree plus 30 degree equal to 90 degree. So what we have constructed the measure of that angle is 90 degree. Hence our construction is true and it is justified. Next, exercise 11.1, question number 3. We are asked to construct an angle of measure 30 degree. In Roman number 1, we are going to construct an angle of measure 30 degrees. So for that, we are going to first draw a ray. Say suppose a ray AB, ray AB. So earlier we have learned how to draw an angle of 60 degrees, and you know that the 30 degrees half of the 60 degrees. So first we will draw an angle of 60 degree, then again we will draw the angle bisector of the 60 degrees. So there will be our angle of the measure 30 degree. So let us first draw the angle of the measure 60 degrees. So for that, with center A and suitable radius, we are going to draw an arc intersecting the ray AB at a certain point. So let me name this point as P, and with P, point P, with P as the center and with the same radius, we are going to draw an arc cutting the previous arc. So we are going to join, we are going to draw a ray passing through these 2 points, that is the point A and the intersecting point Q. Now you know that this particular angle will be of measure 60 degree. 60 degree. This measure is 60 degree. Now if we draw the angle bisector of this angle, then the angle that we obtain will be equal to 30 degrees. So let us draw the angle bisector of this particular angle. So with center as P, we are going to draw a suitable arc with suitable radius. We are going to draw an arc like this, and with center Q, we are going to draw an arc intersecting the previous arc. So that will be our point, say R. Then let us join, let us draw a ray, so ray AC passing through the point A and the point R. Then CAB will be our required measure, that is this angle will measure 30. Then the angle CAB will be equal to 30 degree. So we have constructed the angle, an angle of measure 30 degree. Next, Roman number 3, measure of the angle 15 degree. So we are going to construct an angle of measure 15 degree. So 15 is half of 30 degree. So to the previously drawn measure of angle 30 degree, we are again going to draw an angle bisector for the angle of measure 30 degree. So with, let me name this point as S. So with center S, we are going to draw a suitable arc like this, and with the same radius and with center P, center is P, we are going to draw an arc cutting the previous arc at the point, in the particular point, say T. And we are going to draw a ray passing through this point A and T. Let me name this ray as D. Then the measure of the angle, DAB will be equal to 15 degree. Next, question number 3, Roman number 2, we are going to draw an angle of measure 22.5 degree. So 22.5 degree is half of 45 degree, and 45 degree is half of 90 degree. Half of 90 degree is equal to 45 degree, and half of 45 degree is 22 half degree, 22 half. So to construct the angle, let us first draw a ray AB. Ray AB is drawn, and first let us construct an angle of measure 90 degree at initial point A. So for that, we are going to draw an arc with center as A, intersecting the ray AB at a particular point. So from that point, we are again going to draw an arc intersecting the previous arc at this point. So with this point as center and with the same radius, we are going to draw an arc intersecting here. So with center as this point, we are going to draw an arc, and with center at this point, at this particular point, we are going to draw an arc intersecting the previous arc. So let us join this. Let us draw a ray passing through this point and at A. So this will measure 90 degree. So to draw the angle bisector of the 90 degree, we are going to draw an arc. Let us draw the angle bisector of this measure of this angle 90 degree. So with this point as the center, where we have drawn an arc, and again with this point as the center, we are going to draw an arc cutting the previous arc. Then let us join, or let us draw a ray passing through A and this particular point. Again, this will measure 45 degree, and again we are going to draw the angle bisector of the 45 degree. So with center as this point, this particular point, we are going to draw an arc like this, and with center as this particular point here, we are going to draw an arc intersecting the previous arc. Now let us draw a ray passing through this point A and the particular point, intersecting point here. Let me name this ray as C. Then the measure of the angle BAC will be 22.5 degree. So this will be our required angle. For your convenience, you can name these intersecting points with suitable letters, and accordingly you can write the steps of construction. Next exercise 11.2, question number 1. So in question number 1, we are going to construct a triangle ABC in which side BC is equal to 7 cm, angle B is equal to 75 degree, and the sum of the two sides AB and AC is 13 cm. So let us first draw a rough figure of what triangle ABC will look like. So this will be ABC, triangle ABC, in which BC is 7 cm and the measure of the angle B is 75 degree, and the sum of the sides AB plus AC is 13 cm. So in this type of question, you are given the length of the base of the triangle and one of the measure of the angle of the base and the sum of the remaining two sides of the triangle. So to draw such type of triangle, let us first draw the base BC. Let us first draw the base BC measuring 7 cm. So using the ruler, we are going to draw side BC measuring 7 cm. So BC measuring 7 cm. So to draw the angle measuring 75 degree at B, first let us draw an angle of 90 degree at the point B. So for that, let us draw an arc with B as the center intersecting the side BC at a particular point. So from this point, again with the same radius, let us draw an arc intersecting the previous arc, and from this intersecting point, let us draw another arc intersecting at this point. Again with the same center, let me draw an arc like this, and from this point an arc is drawn intersecting the previous arc. Now let us draw a ray passing through this point B and this intersecting point. Let me draw this ray as dotted line. So the measure of this particular angle will be 90 degree, and the measure at this point will be 60 degree, and the measure of angle between these two will be 30 degrees. So if we bisect this angle between 60 and 90 degree, we will get 15 degrees. So 60 plus 15 will be our 75 degree. So to bisect this angle between 60 and 90 degree, let me draw arc like this with center at this point, and with center at this particular point, let me draw an arc intersecting the previous arc. Now let me draw a ray passing through this point B and through this point B and this intersecting point. So let me draw this, and let me name this ray as X. Now we are going to mark a point on the ray BX such that AB will be equal to the length of the AB will be equal to 13 centimeters. So let me mark this point as here. So let me name this point as A. So AB will be of measure of length 13 centimeter. So this will be 13 centimeter. AB will be of length 13 centimeter. Now let us join AC. AC is joined. Next, what we are going to do is draw the perpendicular bisector of the line AC. So to draw the perpendicular bisector of the line AC, we are going to take a radius more than half the length of the AC. So with center more than half of AC, we are going to draw arc on both sides of the line AC. And again with center C, let us draw arc intersecting the previous arc on both sides of the side AC like this. Now let us join these two intersecting points. By dotted. Then next what we are going to do is find the point let me name this point as A. This line intersects the side AB at a particular point A. Let me name this as point B. Let me name this point B. So this point, let us join this point with the side with the point C. Point C. Now ABC will be our required triangle. ABC will be our required triangle. Let me repeat again. So to draw such type of triangles, first we draw the line segment BC, base of the triangle BC, and we have constructed the angle 75 degree at the point B. Then we mark point B on the ray BX such that BP measures 13 centimeter. 13 centimeter. Now point B and C are joined. Point B and C are joined. Next, we draw the perpendicular bisector of the side BC. Side BC intersecting the ray BX at a particular point A. Next, join AC. Then the triangle ABC will be our required triangle. Next, exercise 11.2, question number 2. Here we are going to construct an angle ABC in which BC is equal to 8 centimeter and angle B measures 45 degree, and the difference between the side AB and AC is 3.5 centimeter. So let us first draw a rough figure of the triangle ABC. ABC. So side BC will be 8 centimeter and the measure of angle B will be 45 degree, and the difference between AB and AC will be 3.5 centimeter. So in such type of questions, you are given the length of the base of the triangle and one of the measure of the angle of the base and the difference between the two remaining sides. So to construct such type of triangles, let us first construct the side BC. So BC is 8 centimeter. So using the ruler, let me construct the side BC equal to 8 centimeter. So this will be our BC with length 8 centimeter. Now we are going to draw an angle 45 degree at the point A. Sorry, point B. For that, we are going to first draw an angle of measure 90 degree at the vertex B. So to draw the measure of the angle 90 degrees, let me draw an arc with center B. Next, from this intersecting point, let us draw arc like this. Now let us join this intersecting point with the side with the point or the vertex B. Let us join this point with dotted lines, and again let us bisect this angle 90 degree so that the resultant angle will be 45 degree. So to bisect this angle, let me draw an arc like this with center at this point. Now let us draw a ray BX. Let us draw a ray BX passing through the vertex B and this particular intersecting point. So from the ray BX, let us cut BD measuring 3.5 centimeter. So measuring 3.5 centimeter, and let us cut BD from the ray BX. So this will be our BD, which measures 3.5 centimeter. Now join DC. Join DC. Next, we are going to draw the perpendicular bisector of the line DC. So for that, we're going to take a suitable radius which is more than the line segment, more than half the length of the side DC. So draw arc on both sides of the side DC, and again with the center C, and with the same radius draw arc on both sides of this side DC intersecting the previous arc. Now join these 2 points with a line segment intersecting BX at a particular point, say A. Let me join this line with dotted line. So we have drawn a line intersecting BX at a particular point A. Here A. Now join AC. Now join AC. Then triangle ABC will be our required triangle. So triangle ABC is the required triangle. Next exercise 11.2, question number 4. We are going to construct a triangle XYZ in which measurement angle Y is equal to 30 degree, angle Z is equal to 90 degree, and the sum of all the three sides of the given triangle is 11 centimeter. First, let us draw a rough sketch of the given triangle XYZ. So the triangle XYZ will be a right angle triangle, right angle at Z. So this will be 90 degree and the angle Z will be 30 degree. And the measure of all the three sides will be 11 centimeters. So to construct such type of triangle, let us first draw a line segment PQ which measures 11 centimeters. So let us first draw a line segment PQ measuring 11 centimeters. PQ measuring 11 centimeters. Now at P we are going to draw an angle of measure 30 degree. To draw the angle of measure 30 degree, let us first draw the angle, an angle of 60 degree at a point P. So to draw the angle of 60 degree, let me draw an arc like this, and with center at this point, let me draw an arc intersecting at this point. So the measure of this angle will be 60 degree. Now to draw the measure of angle 30 degree, let me bisect the angle 60 degree. So with suitable radius and center at these 2 points, let me draw 2 arcs intersecting each other. So if we join this point P and this intersecting point, then this particular angle will measure 30 degree. Now at the point Q, we are going to construct an angle measuring 90 degree. So let us first construct the angle 90 degree at the point Q. So for that, let us draw an arc like this, and with center at this point, let me draw arc like this, again an arc like this, and 2 arcs with center at these 2 points intersecting each other. Now let me join this point Q with this intersecting point by dotted lines. Then the measure of this angle will be 90 degree. Now let me again bisect these two angles, that is the angle of 30 degree and 90 degree. Let me bisect these two angles. So to bisect these two angles with center at this point, let me draw an arc like this, and again at this point as center, let us draw an arc intersecting the previous arc. Again, for the angle of 90 degree, let us bisect this angle of 30 degrees. So like this. Now join these 2 points. Let me draw a ray like this. And from P also, the angle bisector of 30 degree. Let me draw a ray like this, intersecting these two rays at a particular point, say X. Now let us draw the perpendicular bisector of the line XP and XQ. Perpendicular bisector of this line PX and XQ. So to draw the perpendicular bisector, let me take radius more than half the line PX. So here like this, let us draw two arcs intersecting. Let us draw arcs on both sides of the side PX like this. And let me join this by dotted lines. Now again we are going to draw the bisector of the line XQ. So taking radius as more than half the length of the side XQ, we draw arcs on both sides of the line segment XQ, intersecting those drawn those arcs like this. Now join these two intersecting points by dotted lines. Next we are going to join X and this, and at this particular point, and again X with at this particular point. So this will be R, this point will be Y, and this point will be Z. So now X, Y, Z will be our required triangle.